after, the day before, the day a month later, 2 months later, when it was fresh, motherfuckers didn't talk about it then. But after a loss, instead of congratulating the Celtics and talking about the fucking game of basketball, it's the same damn thing with analyzations of basketball games. It's outside bullshit. One thing that I can't, personally, I think it's irresponsible to try to judge somebody's heart or their intent from a video. Number one, you have to be pretty arrogant and sure of yourself to do that in the first place. Video can be deceiving. You can edit it. You can edit articles. It's so hard to really look at somebody and be like, they don't care, or they gave up, or they quit. And again, why are you telling me that a game is rigged, or you think somebody quit, or the fix was in, but you don't believe that the fix was in with the goddamn officials? When it was fresh, nobody talked about it. But if a player has a bad game and you never even, this is the thing about it, you don't talk about the refs, but you don't take into account anytime a 25-point lead disappears, there's always shady officiating. They stop making calls one way, or they give a player calls one way, and when a player probably gets quiet and doesn't say anything, because I guess people are too stupid to understand that if you say anything to the refs, you get a tech. Y'all say he quit or he doesn't care. He realizes he's being fucked and there's nothing he can do about it. He can't depend on the common person to see it and give him credit for it, because they're too damn dumb. I'm sorry to say that, but it's obvious to me with the way the NBA goes and the way people can watch it, and nobody blames the officials for anything, but you blame the players for everything. Nobody blames the league for changing the rules, but you blame the players for everything. That people just, for the most part, believe what they're told. Again, to overanalyze a player's game when there's nothing to criticize, but you can't look at a fucking scandal and at least analyze that when it happened, it's stupid to me. I'm not even going to get into that. My thing about this, though, that's really dumb. Number one, the Celtics won. How about you talk about that first? I hate when a team wins and the only thing they talk about is why the other team lost. You lazy, worthless motherfucker. Your job is journalism. Cover the goddamn sport. When a team wins that you didn't expect to win, guess what? You got to scrap the goddamn article you had written and write another one. Boston won. Let me tell you why. But no, they do the easy, simple, feeble-minded, intellectually dishonest, weak, pathetic. When you don't have actual talent, when you don't have story writing ability, when you don't have an active brain that can put together words in a manner that's going to make people want to read and or listen to it, you go with the simple-minded bullshit because that's all you have. He's not better than Michael Jordan. He's not better than this player. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. He don't got a killer instinct. When he first came out, all the stupid, brain-dead motherfuckers I kept hearing talking about he don't want the shot. Do y'all silly motherfuckers, and I'm speaking to the people that always criticize him, did y'all know the game of basketball is passing the ball to the open man? Do you know who started this whole thing about this guy that's supposed to be this guy should take this shot at this time? The fucking fat-ass Cheeto-eating media, who doesn't give a fuck about niggas, who don't give a damn about you, and who are just trying to make their job easier. They started this whole bullshit. When everybody keeps saying, everybody knows that a star player is supposed to do this, and that. That's some shit they've been saying for years, and now it didn't stuck. It's that simple. I wish it was more complicated than that. It's not. It's nothing but repetition. I'm going to keep saying the same dumb shit over and over again, and eventually motherfuckers start repeating it. Not only repeating it, defending it, and if you say anything to the latter, they basically do colonizer tricks and criticize you without even addressing what you're saying. Because you can't address facts, so what do? You just misquote what they're saying and scream at the top of your lungs. This shit's dumb. This entire LeBron James conversation is fucking stupid. Stupid. Fucking dumb. And let me stop all the simple ass people now that don't have a legitimate argument. All the you kissing his ass, you're an apologist, stupid, uncreative conversation because you don't have no fucking creative process, you're not smart. I get it. I do that too if I couldn't fucking think. It's not about that. It's about the fact that there's nothing to criticize in his career. You're just not smart enough to realize it. Early on, he got criticized for passing the ball. And I said it then, you dumb motherfuckers, that's basketball. You're supposed to pass the ball to the open man. And the fucking media has gotten it to the point where you criticize somebody for that. I'm done. I'm just not that simple. I'm sorry. I understand what the game is. It's not about some arbitrary ass rule about rings and titles and moments and all this stupid media created bullshit that everybody just accepts. Basketball is basketball. It's to the point now where people say shit like, this player wasn't getting that call that night. Do you hear yourself? What the fuck does that mean? That's like deciding one day you're not going to call holding in football. You can't say it's just accepted. That's the difference in that damn game. He didn't get the call that night. What do you mean? It's basketball. A walk's a walk. A travel travels. A foul's a foul. No, but they haven't done that for a long time. So instead of addressing the problem, which is the refs, you criticize players because it's easier. It doesn't take any brain power. And you get to get along with everybody else who goes along with your opinion. It's pathetic to me. And I think that really just compounds, and that's why everything's so fucked up now. To the point where after that game, instead of giving the Celtics credit and talking about the fact that they still got to win another game, the Cavaliers are still... Okay, everybody before was screaming that the Celtics suck. Cleveland is way better. They lose one game, and now all y'all are... Not all, but a lot of people are criticizing LeBron. Do you not know how fucking stupid you sound? It's like a goddamn petulant child overreacting to every little thing. Do y'all not see how goddamn stupid this is? It's fucking dumb. It's dumb as hell. It's basketball. A game was lost. Talk about the win. Who won? How they hit the winning shot. Instead of all this arbitrary, this person wasn't in the game, this guy isn't this guy, and the very next day... Me and Jungle Brother were talking about this the night before. The next day, everybody's going to be saying this shit, and I'd be goddamn if they didn't do it the next day. It's so damn dumb. The reason why we knew what everybody's going to say, because they've been doing this for years. And some people just don't get it. It's dumb to me. Talk about the game, who won, go on to the next one. Everybody forgets everything. This shit has happened every year with every player, every goddamn generation. People have bad games. Goddamn shock. Silly motherfucker. People have bad games. So fucking what? Saying stupid shit like he didn't score a point in the fourth quarter. What were the attenuating circumstances? Was he in the game the whole time? Were the whistles blown? Did he take a shot? Was he giving out assists? Did he get fouled? What the fuck happened? There are more details than that. I hate simple ass answers, man. Everybody wants quick, simple answers. That isn't life, nigga. Is anything in your life simple and quick? Is anything as quick as a yes or no one word answer? He sucks. He doesn't have any heart. That is such a weak fucking argument for somebody that plays the game the way it's supposed to be played, and he gets criticized for it because white America says so. Dumb shit. I pass the ball to the open man, therefore I don't have heart. I don't know. Maybe to some people they don't get that, but the only reason people say that shit is not... The only reference point for all of this, he doesn't have a killer instinct shit, is a bunch of motherfuckers that didn't play telling you that shit. It's shit, just looking for reasons to criticize somebody is stupid. And in the same breath, you'll say some shit like a team was suffering because Andrew Bogut wasn't there. Or Andrew Bogut got hurt. A fucking worthless ass goddamn player, but he'll be given credit for being hurt and hurting the team when he's not in the game. But a motherfucker like LeBron, with everything he's done, you can't deny accomplishments. But criticizing somebody for passing to an open man, criticizing somebody with this record, this resume over one game, it's dumb as hell. I even saw the media nitpicking saying you can't react like that in the media. It's not even about basketball. It's about, I want you to act and talk a certain way to me. If not, I'm going to criticize you. And dumb ninjas follow. I'll never understand it. Again, a media that did not cover the refereeing story when it happened. If you want to say it was a long time ago because you don't got enough sense to see what's going on in front of you, fine. When it happened, nobody covered it. Nobody said a word. But I got to hear this guy doesn't have heart because they lost a goddamn game with 1/10 of a second left by 3 points on the last second shot. Fucking stupid. I'm just not a gossip guy. I've never liked Jerry Springer, Maury Povich. I don't care about dumb shit. Talk to me about sports. Stop giving me an analyzation of somebody's heart from your living room. You got to be pretty fucking arrogant to do that. I can videotape anybody and show him in a frame and be like, hey, he doesn't care because I say so. It's very irresponsible to do that shit. And I hate the way they always question that man's fucking heart because he passes to the open man. Believe it or not, that's called basketball. And somebody's response to that, yeah, but if you that guy, you supposed to do this. And you know who told you that? A fucking fat white dude with a typewriter. A long time ago, and now you just repeat it. It's fucking dumb. It's basketball. It's moving parts. You pass it to the open motherfucker that make the shot. It's not about a moment. There's so much shit that happens in a goddamn game. It doesn't break down to the clip that the four-letter network decides to show you over and over again. And if you think it does, you're simple. You know why? Because you want it to be simple so you don't have to strain your brain talking about it. That's not how fucking life works. It's complicated. Nothing's cut and dry. So I hate dumbass cut and dry answers about this nigga can't play because he doesn't do this or he doesn't do that. And bringing up dumbass conversations about people that don't play no more that you can never justify. Man, talk about the player in his fucking career. Why when somebody accomplishes so much do you look for reasons to criticize them? But you'll skip over criticizing sorry ass motherfuckers like a Jerry Goff who didn't do shit last year. There's nothing written about them. Nothing written about him. The media don't got nothing to say about him, but they're nitpicking one of the best motherfuckers to ever pick up a basketball. Just stop and think about how goddamn dumb that is, man. I'll never fucking understand it. This is the Underground Railroad Show with Danny on Spreaker.com. I just wanted to give my thoughts about that dumb ass, stupid fucking LeBron James conversation. I just think it's goddamn dumb. It's just fucking dumb. I just hate it on a personal level because every time basketball is talked about, it's not basketball. It's a stupid ass arbitrary conversation that you cannot fucking prove because it's based on speculation and false narrative given to you by somebody that would treat you like shit if you played. I'll never fucking understand it. It's so goddamn insulting, man, but it's what people do. All right, man. Appreciate everybody rolling with me, man. Going to the chat, still getting a little bit of a reaction to what's going on and whatnot. What the hell is that? Okay, Big L putting basketballs on here. Rough Buff. Ninja mad as hell about them cheating ass refs. The Rough Buff, my point is, when you're going to they nitpick things that black players say. And when they do it, Ninja's cosign. He should just shut up. People say things like, I'm sick of hearing from this player. But they never take the time to think that the player doesn't control the goddamn TV station. They show you the player. They show you the clip they want you to see so you can have their reaction. You should be insulted that they think you're so dumb that you're going to believe everything they tell you. You should be insulted, but instead people roll with it. I guess it's more comfortable. I'll never understand it. I'll never fucking understand it. Tiffany says, alrighty, I'm out of here. 11-hour day complete. Back at 7:15. If the creator said, okay, wait, let me finish that off. Back at 7:15 if the creator says the same. Love you one and all. Even Grego's Lauryn Hill hating ass. Great show, that Ninja. Peace. Thanks, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Yeah, Grego does hate Lauryn Hill or dislike or doesn't think she's great, which is bad enough. I don't understand. Vince says Boston is still going down, but you're right, Ninja, 24-hour news cycle, and they have to find or make up a story. You know, that's something else. You know how they talk about players, throwing games or whatever, or the fix was in. I realize it's maybe tongue-in-cheek, but it's still stupid as hell to say, saying that their heart wasn't in it. Do you know how much NBA players make? Like the stars that they're claiming would do that? You don't have enough to pay them to do that. For what? You know who does have motivation to lie, to cover up something, to be beholden to an industry or a league? You know who does have motivation to be dishonest? The media. You know why? Because there's too many of them doing a job that it doesn't take that many people to do. And the only way to stand out is to have breaking news or outstanding story or some kind of tidbit that nobody else knew. Therefore, you make up shit while your livelihood, feeding your family, depends on it. That's what they claim an athlete would do. He'll do anything to feed his family. You don't think these motherfuckers will do it? How are you going to keep a job doing that as a living, doing that for a living if you don't have something profound to talk about? You see all these motherfuckers getting fired, right? You know why? Because they always had too many people doing that shit. It don't take that many people. You know why? There's not that much fucking news. Just like Vince said, that's why you have all this bullshit, because there's not anything to talk about. So you got to make up shit. That's who's motivated to lie. That's why I still don't get why people give them credibility. Who has more reason to lie than somebody in the media? They have to make headlines. They got a deadline. They got a job to do, quote unquote. They have more reason to lie than anybody, because if they don't stand out, they get in the fucking axe. A player makes millions. It's dumb to suggest that he would throw a game. It's fucking stupid. But you know who'll cover up a scandal, who'll lie? You know who'll damn criticize a player just for the fuck of it, to get some likes and get some hits, to get some eyebrows, to make a name for themselves? The media. You know why? Because there's a bunch of people doing a simple ass job that's not that goddamn hard. Their entire job is based on having a source or making up a story that sounds believable, which is why so many false-ass narratives come out that nobody ever is held accountable for. They're motivated to lie and steal. They got to keep that job. And there's just not that much news out there. There's not that much shit to talk about. An oversaturation of press trying to cover stories that are not there. which is why we slowly and surely deteriorated into this piss poor world of so-called journalism. We deteriorated into bullshit, man. They're so far away from what the hell they're supposed to be doing now, it's not even funny.